For eye products or eyeshadow products, there are a few that really stood out for me this year. Two from Chanel. One is the Illusion d'Homme, which they came out with this fall. It's their cream-based shadows, and I have mine in 84 Epatant. I think this is just such a novel idea and formulation for eyeshadows, long wearing on its own, but amazing as a base over top a lot of other shadows as well. I have it as a base right now for the shadow look that I'm wearing, and it works really well on a lot of shades. Another one is a standout quad for me this year. I absolutely love this, and I don't think this even picks a season. This is a limited edition from Chanel Spring 2011. This is their Le Ombre and 20 Regard Pearl, which have these shades, and this beautiful grayish metallish olive green is absolutely such a great shadow. It's neutral, but it's unique. It's not very common ground for a neutral, and all the other shades are just beautiful. You have a matte white, a champagne, and a beautiful dusty rose that just looks amazing. This is a quad that you can work during the day and you can intensify for the night, and I actually have a lot of these shades on my eyes right now. I've mixed it up with some of the Sleek palette shadows, but most of it is really from this palette. Inglot palettes. Inglot eyeshadows were a tremendous hit for me this year. I have a couple of them. This is just one of them, but I think in terms of pigmentation, payoff, and just performance, these definitely come almost at par with a lot of my luxury shadows, and for the price point, this tremendously beats MAC out of the ballpark. I did discover Inglot this year, so this is definitely a standout for me. Another release this year which I tremendously enjoyed and think highly of is from Too Faced. It's their matte eye palette. It looks like this. Very versatile neutral shades in all matte finishes. Looks amazing on their own as their wardrobe this way, but even working with other palettes, just having a matte base, absolutely amazing. And the shades are so versatile, you can really mix them all up and not be limited to just using them the way that they suggested to be used. And most favored also this year, and unfortunately I think they've just discontinued these are the Dior duos. I have two that I tremendously love. One is Nude Look number 565, which you can see I've used so much of. This is almost on a daily basis kind of shadow I use. This is Holy Grail Champagne or Highlight Shimmer Shadow for me. And full matte, almost like a medium tan matte, which is Holy Grail Contour for me. And I grab this almost on a daily basis. This one obviously I haven't used as much. Is Purple Look 5885. Absolutely amazing, both shades. Beautiful deep plum matte and a beautiful champagne rosy pink. These are amazing, amazing shadows, and I actually am very sad that they've now been discontinued. I think they just have single shadows now, and they're 5 shadow palettes. It's not a new release, but it's something I rediscovered mid-year. I've used this before and I'm not so sure why I even bothered trying anything else. It's the Cargo Blu-ray HD press powder. I use mine on number 20. This is the ultimate HD powder for me. Gives the most beautiful finish without looking cakey, just natural, but truly diffuses any fine lines and pores, and I think tremendously beats Makeup Forever HD finish powder out of the ballpark and any other HD claiming powder, I think. So this is an amazing, amazing line from Cargo, their Blu-ray HD powder. This one was just a release as of late. I would have to say this to me is my ultimate, most beautiful Holy Grail powder illuminator, and it's from Mercier. This is the limited edition one from Holiday 2011. It is the Illuminator and Rose Rendezvous, which looks like this. On the pan itself, the packaging and the rose embossment is definitely a work of art. It's absolutely beautiful even just looking at it, but the way it wears on your skin even speaks more volumes. It almost reminds me, I put it right there, I don't know if you guys will see that. a very small swatch. It reminds me of the Becca moisturizing illuminators in liquid form, but this one is just powder form. It gives it very similar, very truly luminous, lit from within glow of the skin without looking powdery. It's truly an optical illusion, but this illuminator is absolutely beautiful. The Dior Show Brow Styler, which I actually just finished up. It looks like this. It comes in one universal shade, which is like a mid-tone, medium dark brown. I've already finished it, so it's not coming out here on the edge. It's supposed to be coming out on the tip. You roll it up, and on the other side you have an eyebrow brush. So very beautiful. The pigmentation of the liner is actually truly beautiful. It's not too heavy, and having an eyebrow brush in the other end just makes it completely travel friendly and convenient, and this truly stood out for me this year. I have a lip liner from Makeup Forever. This is Aqua Lip in number 15C. It just is a beautiful mauvish mid-tone rosy pink, which looks like this. And in my mid-tone lips, it just lends itself to a slightly more pigmented version of my lip. Not exactly completely nude, but just very flattering on a lot of shades, and it can go from a nudish look to a more pigmented pink look for me, but I definitely did gravitate towards this tremendously this year. For eyeliners, a standout for me this year was a new release from NARS. It is their larger than life longwear eyeliners, specifically the one that I have, which is in Rue Saint Honore or Honore. It's the blue one, like a navy blue or a dark blue. I've been loving blues this almost half the year, and this is a grayish blue from NARS. It's not very strong or striking, but it looks amazing, especially when you wear it as a liner to do a smoky eye. It's absolutely beautiful. Now I'll continue with a few hair care products. With hair care, because I do wear my hair very simply, I don't really have much products that I rotate or change around a bit. So when I do come across a product I truly love, it usually is something that I use for a long time. There are 3 products which I discovered this year that truly stood out for me. Number 1 is the Fido Anti-Frizz Botanical Hair Relaxing Balm, which looks like this. I've tremendously loved this. I think it's really done such a big difference in taming my frizz, especially now that I'm in warm, humid weather versus the weather that my hair is accustomed to in Canada. This has really been a true lifesaver. The second one is by Schwarzkopf. It is the Oasis Plush Sparkler Finish Spray, and this is just truly beautiful in giving you that shine without the weighing down of serums or oils that you usually apply after styling or heat styling your hair. This one is from Enjoy Professional Hair Care. It's their conditioning spray. It has a lot, it's a color protecting spray, but it also has a lot of heat protective ingredients aspect to it, so it really has a beautiful scent to it as well. It smells very clean and very fresh, so when I towel dry my hair, this is such a great product to leave on your hair as a conditioner. The next product is a lip product. It's a lip balm, which actually stood out for me. This is by Nuxe. It is their, I guess Rêve de Miel, honey lip balm, which looks like this. It's a very weighty glass packaging, and it's a very heavy paste-like balm, which really smells of honey, but truly luxurious, truly amazing once you have it on. It's not something that you would wear as a base or out during the day. It's truly a treatment, but it truly stood out for me, and I actually consider this more as a lip, like a skincare lip treatment over just a lip product.